bitch. I'm rich, bitch. Millionaire, bitch. Billionaire, bitch. Trillionaire, bitch. Quadrillionaire, bitch. 50,000x, bitch. 100,000x, motherfucker. Ching, ching, motherfucker. Slice and dice, bitch. Unlimited and boundless prosperity and riches is coming your way now. It's coming your way, motherfuckers. Get ready.
Well, I've been selling my soul, working all day, overtime hours for bullshit pay, so I can sit out here and waste my life away, drag back home and drown my troubles away. It's a damn shame what the world's gotten to for people like me, people like you. Wish I could just wake up and it not be true, but it is. Oh, it is living in the new world with an whole soul. These rich men north of Richmond, Lord knows they all just wanna have total control. Wanna know what you think, wanna know what you do, and they don't think you know, but I know that you do. 'Cause your dollar ain't shit, and it's taxed to no end. 'Cause the rich men, know the rich men. I wish politicians would look out for miners, and not just miners on an island somewhere. Lord, we got folks in the street, ain't got nothing to eat, and the obese milking welfare. Well, God, if you're 5'3" and you're 300 pounds, taxes ought not to pay for your bags of fudge rounds. Young men are putting themselves 6 feet in the ground, 'cause all this damn country does is keep on kicking them down. Lord, it's a damn shame what the world's gotten to for people like me, people like you. Wish I could just wake up and it not be true, but it is. Oh, it is living in the new world with an whole soul. These rich men north of Richmond, Lord knows they all just wanna have total control. Wanna know what you think, wanna know what you do, and they don't think you know, but I know that you do. 'Cause your dollar ain't shit, and it's taxed to no end. 'Cause the rich men, north of rich men. I've been selling my soul, working all day, overtime hours for bullshit pay.
Still standing on it, still holding it down. Yeah. I've been knocking doors, used to pray for a play, now my name in 8 calls. I was broke on that couch, now I'm breaking these walls. I've been knocking doors down,
fucking gives me the chills.
Turn the hate in the heat, made it work for us all. From the block to the boardroom. I've been knocking doors down.
Fucking run it.
Mama said move smart, you can't move scared.
That shit, that fucking song, I don't give a fuck. Romeo, that shit makes me want to conquer the world, bro. That makes my nipples hard. That gives me goosebumps. Like, that makes me want to conquer the fucking world. This song.
Can you hear me, bro?
No joke. I can, but you're blanked out.
Yeah, I gotta reboot again. Something's going on.
Am I live? Marcus, am I live? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay,
yeah,
1,
good.
2. Okay.
You're good. Okay.
Beautiful.
Oh, there you go. It's on.
What up, everyone? Welcome to XRP Boardroom, a live community chat every Tuesday night. We talk about XRP. We talk about Red Pill. We talk about crypto. We talk about whatever the fuck we want, and you can join too. Welcome to the Boardroom.
Sounds serious today, bro.
Yeah,
that shit's serious as fuck. Dude, this fucking song wants me to take over the world, bro. Yeah.
We missed you guys last weekend.
I'm kind of scared.
Fuck, dude.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. I got a chest thing, bro. Nerdy had to man up yesterday, bro, or last time. He took over.
Sunday.
Are you trying to say, Marcus, you didn't like how I run the show? We're trying to say
No, I just
I'm fucking with you. No, you're good.
I think he's making up for lost time, you know?
Yeah, dude. We all got to be Hunter tonight. We've been out too much, bro. All of us. Like, my ass has been calling out sick too. So, anyways, welcome everybody. Hope everybody's good. Nitty gritty's on deck. We got Marcus G on deck. We got Nerdy and yours truly, ZRK Buster. Let's run it, bro. So
Keep being relentless.
fucking imminent.
Bro,
What's this fuck? You need to get smacked, Dahmer. You keep saying 2 years. It's not fucking 2 years. It's 2 weeks. Keep the faith.
XRP's on Kalshi now. We got perpetuals on
He just needs a
Kalshi, bro. That's bullish as fuck.
Kalshi? What? Explain
Yeah,
that?
people can bet. People can bet
Yeah.
whether XRP goes up and down on fucking Kalshi, bro. That's crazy.
That's
We're about to see a shit ton of fucking money coming in, bro.
Keep being disciplined. No one's ever said, man, they almost had it. They were just a little too disciplined. Fucking clowns. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Let's go.
dude, I'm feeling like July, dude, is gonna be like fireworks, dude. For real.
You were saying that a couple shows ago, bro, and I honed in. I heard that. I was like, yep. So it's not 2 weeks, it's 4 weeks. And now it's
3
probably
weeks.
3 weeks now. Okay.
Bro, we got perpetuals on fucking Kalshi now. We had ETFs already come out. We had fucking ETPs already come out. We had we got all the bullish ass news through Ondo and Ripple, and then having their markets basically connecting the stock market with traditional markets and letting people to switch in and out between crypto and stocks. Fucking stupid bullish. And then now we have all the other news with RLUSD and shit going global and having all the regulations and then all the acquisitions by Ripple. Bro, this shit is nuts. How fast this is going down. This shit is.
You know what? Doesn't the World Cup
You're
start
a
this
fucking
week?
acquisition. Sorry. Go ahead.
I bet we're gonna see some XRP banners at the World Cup. What do you guys think?
Oh, I don't doubt it, bro. I don't doubt it at all.
Bro, they fucking premonitioned it with the fucking FIFA trophy at the fucking Bitcoin White House thing. Like,
Yeah, we're gonna.
Well,
see
you know
some
that. Do you guys
people-
remember that movie Tomorrow War? Is that what it's called? It's with Chris Pratt.
I think so.
oh
I
yeah,
think
yeah,
so.
yeah, where
So
they get
in that-
dropped in
In that movie,
yeah.
he's watching World Cup with his daughter, and then the alien invasion happens on the soccer field.
Oh shit!
That's
That's right. Hey, you know what? You know what?
Just in time for Spielberg's bullshit, and then all this
Dude.
other
Yeah.
Dude.
Hey, to back Marcus on that, even in Batman in the Bane movie, how Bane was on the football field when all that shit went down. There's something about sports, bro. Sports is hella connected, intertwined with this shit, like big time. 100%.
That's
Marcus.
Nardog. I never thought
It's
about
the
that.
only way to wake up normies.
Oh, and last night, Trump was at the Knicks game. He's a big Knicks fan, and they lost. He's orange, and the Knicks are orange. I thought that was funny.
The Knicks
You talk
fan?
about I remember seeing a clip of him talking to the owner of who also owns fucking Madison Square Garden. You know what I mean?
I've never seen him be involved with basketball like at all. I thought he was just a strictly like golf dude.
He said first and last time ever.
Is that what he said? Wow,
That's crazy.
You know,
we go.
Trump rebuilt the skating rink. There's an ice skating rink in New York that was going derelict, and they'd spent a lot of money trying to get a contractor to fix it. Then they fixed it wrong, and Trump had been trying to get the city to let him do it at his own expense, which he eventually did. And he hired an outfit out of Canada, the very finest technicians on skating rinks in the world. And he ripped it all out and put all brand new stuff in so that New York could have a skating rink. And he paid for it too.
That sounds about right. But
Now he's really paying for it. Now he's really paying for it.
Bro,
Let no good deed go unpunished.
I know, right? But like, you know, I understand it may not be practical, but at the end of the day, it kind of is. Just like fix all the homeless problem. Like, stop doing anything. You guys obviously aren't repaving the roads. So if you're not fucking spending the money right anyways, just fucking go fix homelessness, but they'll never do that.
Well, in California, they just take the money. They don't give it to the homeless.
Yeah.
When you don't have real elections, you have major problems.
Can we talk about that? Can we talk about what the fuck happened with this California shit? Like, have we even gotten an answer yet? This primary shit, or what? Does anybody know what happened?
It's an ongoing explanation of the grand overall problem. I participated in a group. The reason I go by a handle is because I participated in a group which made sure our Secretary of State did not seek re-election. We turned the fire up on his bacon every day. I had somebody from the CIA call me and ask me if a state auditor would be okay. And I said, we don't investigate ourselves. And the reason I know he was CIA is this. He was the same cat working in another state, trying to cover it all up. And his name popped up in my phone, and he's calling me. And I'll let him have it. I'll let him have the blue wrench right across the bridge of his nose.
Gritty, you're nitty as ever, bro. I love it. World Cup starts Friday. Also,
I missed you guys on Sunday, man. Right up.
Yes, sir. I'll sign that. I'm sorry. There you go.
That's right up.
Oh, look at here. I got a picture for you.
California.
With the bear and the melon ballots.
He's stuffing the boxes, dude. It's crazy, dude. People are like, go vote. I'm like, you fucking no, it don't matter. It does not matter, bro, until heads roll.
It actually does matter. You do have to participate. It's very, very important to participate. You must participate because here's the reason. And nobody knows this, but I'm going to drop it on y'all anyway. Back in 2018, Barack Obama, he turned our election system into a federal matter. But at the same time, and he may not have even known this, the military pulled in. He put it under the Department of Homeland Security. But in doing so, he left a few legal doors open for something called the Albert system, which is a little computer they put inside of every last single voting machine. This is a military operation, sons. They know exactly who voted for whom. They're just letting you find out about all the shenanigans going on with this electronic stuff. There is live reporting straight to the military during an election. They know what the real numbers are.
Yeah, that's the pillow guy. That's the packets. Remember he went on that big ass campaign? Yeah.
It's
Mike
deeper
Lindell.
than it's deeper than that. It's deeper than that. There's
Dominion voting, yeah, all that.
There's something called the Albert system, which has been infused in every one of the voting machines. So
right. the data packet. I remember that big ass campaign and nothing came out of it, dude.
Are they putting people on a list for who they voted for, or are they just keeping track of the votes?
Well, they know when there's a problem. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, good.
I got a bunch I could say about all of this, but I know that there's 6 other people here, 4 other people. But I participated a lot in that Lindell stuff there, Zerker. I was 100% full time on that. I was involved.
I remember lurking during that time. I remember lurking and watching all that stuff. Yeah.
I was involved with a guy that Louisiana sent as a liaison up there on behalf of the Secretary of State to see about how to fuse the new request for proposal from Dominion for the state of Louisiana to see how they could integrate the new voting machines that were going to be coming from Dominion, because it was going to be a foregone conclusion that they were going to be doing it. It was like $100 million contract. This guy goes on social media, says what I just said, but he was actually up there to try to find out about the felonious behavior. But instead, social medias and splashes around that he's up there to try to figure out a way to integrate this new system that the state was about to buy. When he finally got up there, nobody would talk to him. He was persona non grata. By the time he arrived at his destination at that Lindell thing, Lindell wound up getting beat up. That guy was going to try to sue somebody, and he was in a chat, and I was in the chat, and I took him down in the chat. So it was kind of like I wrecked him into the brick mailbox.
You checked him? Nice.
He's got some kind of foundation down here, and he was saying that he's already sensed a decrease in the amount of funds that he was receiving. And I saw him just fielding the idea of doing a lawsuit on somebody for defamation, and I wrecked him up good, man. I gave him a bad taste in his mouth about an idea like that.
Cool's got a good compliment for you. He goes, nitty gritty with the quickness, need more denizens like this. So Cool, Johnny Cool, shout out to you.
Right on, brother.
So yeah, okay. So it does matter to vote. Okay,
It really does.
I can chew that up.
It doesn't feel like it does, but it does.
Well, here's the thing. What gets me, what makes me feel so demoralized is when at the last minute they're like, oh, 3,000 votes came in because mail-in ballots are a thing. We have to wait a week after the actual fucking election day. But 3,000 votes came in, and all of a sudden it goes to the Democrat Satanists and not the runner-up that everybody wanted and everybody voted for. So like the race is always so close and it's coincidentally such a close call. And they do it on purpose. And so that's why I sit and go, fuck that.
Let me give you an explanation.
It was a close call.
The reason we're being allowed to see that stuff now is because it's going to excuse the corrective measure which is forthcoming. See, once everybody sees it and gets a real idea that the guy down in Dade County looking at hanging chads was nothing but a CIA ploy by George Walker Bush and his father to take over American elections to guarantee a vertical lock on power in this country and its tax base and its credit rating for infinite profit and wealth through plunder and warfare and domestic looting of the treasury. When they got that through, everything went to hell. So, not saying it wasn't corrupt from before, but now we're going into a situation where the people are made to see the corruption finally. There are problems with it not taking place on the same day. Look, it's 2026 and they can't give us an election result in the same day. They never were able not to do that before 40 years ago.
Yeah.
So the program is called, you may or may not be aware of this, it's called devolution. It stands for devolve. And each branch of government is being degraded in front of our very eyes for the lascivious perversion that it represents ahead of the corrective measure so that everybody's well satisfied with what is done in the coming days and weeks and months. How's that for me for a while?
Patel, Anon. You remember that white guy from North Dakota? He's the one that came up with the devolution sequence, and yeah,
I used to believe in all
John
that.
something,
and then the whole Epstein thing went down, and no one gave two fucks. So,
well, I just don't understand why people's fucking heads haven't rolled yet. And so we just keep getting fucked over and over again.
And then on top of that, we keep getting we've in the past years, we've had more advancements towards AI governance and a complete, and I mean complete, when I mean complete, I mean complete surveillance state than anything else that has ever occurred.
John Harold, that's who it is, John Harold, devolution.
Yeah. Then on top of all of that,
excellent.
We had so many fucking rug pulls, presidential fucking rug pulls, and so much bullshit, especially with world liberty.
No
you cannot
justice.
forget what that whole thing happened, right? Like they were saying, first they said that it was their project,
Bro,
and then all of a sudden,
rewind to fucking 2020.
We had nothing to do with it. So
what about 2020? That whole clusterfuck.
That
no
whole
justice
shebang, right? So it's like we can, and here's the thing.
Our economy is a fucking dumpster fire because of 2020.
We could focus on all of this shit, or we could focus on the more bullish part of all of this stuff, which is us getting fucking rich and seeing all the crypto adoption that is going down and making sure that we pack our bags right, because AI stocks have been going through the fucking roof. And I think our bags matter more than anyone else's bullshit. Whatever's going to happen is going to happen. But as long as we keep
our bags fly last,
who cares?
Our bags fly last. Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm saying that if like you have two groups of people, like you have people who are so focused on geopolitics and things that are going down, and looking to the deep state and all this stuff, or you can be the lateral part of that stick and be like, oh damn, this stock is going through look at the stuff going on with Anthropic, look at the stuff going on with Nvidia. Oh, how do I make money off of this? Oh, look at all the stuff going on with Ripple, look at all the stuff going on with Hedera. How do I make money off the shit? I think it makes way more sense to spend the time and energy focusing on trying to get rich off whatever the fuck is going down and the transition that we're going through, rather than focusing on the next, fear mongering or propaganda narrative. Or
I agree with you on all of that, except for one point. If you don't have elections, you don't have a country. And despite the rug pulls, despite the advancement, despite the list of holy horrors that are presented on a daily basis, served up for public mass consumption on a silver platter, if these assholes get away with what they're doing, you're not going to actually own anything, because they're going to come and take it from you.
Well, on that point, they actually are getting away with all of this shit, because if you look at USDC and USDY and Ondo and the privatization of debt and people going
what
around
about property taxes
and privatizing everything, theft. Like they fucking got away with all of it, right? Like we have contracts with Pfizer, we got contracts with fucking all the ChatGPT and fucking Oracle and
you're a devolution.
Moderna, like we have they can don't get me wrong, I would like to live in a beautiful Disney movie story.
We're gonna make it a utopia over my dead body,
right?
That's what's become.
That's what I was, bro. That's what the point I was gonna say, is that the only hope is that we're still alive.
20 years ago,
because we haven't forgotten
20 years
about
ago.
Shit. Yeah.
I fully committed to this 20 years ago individually. I promised myself I would not be thought of as a conspiracy theorist, but I would do the research and become a conspiracy expert. And then it didn't take too awful long before, through political contacts and whatnot, you get to see what's out there. And I just wanted to be able to have the story together if they turn the lights off on us. That's all.
Amen. Amen.
Yeah, that's cool. There's nothing
wrong. That was 20 years ago. That was 20 years ago. It's not necessarily
backlash. It's just like our own personal opinions, because we're like, the fuck? What the fuck? Like, that's why
that was so long ago. That was so long ago. Nerdy was playing with his belly button as a good pastime.
What the heck?
2 more years, XR PSYOP. Fuck you, Dahmer. How about that?
Dahmer, you want to get beat up with the French bread, bro?
Pull out the baguette.
A stale
Good morning,
baguette.
gang.
You know, I don't like what he says, but I kind of see his point. Like, you know, Dahmer, I can see kind of where I can feel what he's feeling.
We've been saying fucking, I haven't been saying 2 weeks for that long, probably maybe 2 years now, 2 weeks. But we've been saying imminent, essentially, in other words, for 6 years. We've been on air repping XRP content for 6 years.
Oh, ooh. All right.
Run it,
Look,
Nitty. Sounds like you got something.
Yeah,
yeah. All right, so we're talking about timing, okay? I'm listening to the chart historian on YouTube, who is a real delight. And he's a guy that focuses on the history of the fractals. Now, listen to what he said about this decline. So we've been in this decline for about 1 year now, where we were at 385 or whatever it was, 366, whatever it was. He said that this decline that we're in looks like a decline, but it's actually a ranging period. The interval, which is relatively horizontal on the historical chart between bull run cycles and then declines, is a ranging period. And he thinks that, and he's done it by taking it apart on a fractal level, way all down in that information. He's saying, and it looks like it's true, is that the decline we've seen in the last year is actually a ranging period made to look like a decline period.
Totally. Does anyone have the M2 money chart? Because all of the coins are following that thing to a T right now, and it's at the bottom of a big V.
Well, so what comes after a ranging period? A bull run. Okay, so and not to keep the floor all night, gentlemen, please pardon me, but it's important. He says that there's a dip. So if you look at the range period, it can all be broken down into component parts, and it's very good to listen to his videos for the information and education that he gives you about the fractals. Now, he can't predict the timing or the height, but he can show you the form, and the form will frequently change, but it's there. Like in the first period of after the decline in the ranging period, there's a higher period, and then it drops, and it's like that each cycle. And he can zero right in on the segment and show you the forms that occur that are repeatable, that are essentially the written word of the Bible in terms of the way an individual crypto asset will perform. It's repeated. So what happens right before an XRP rip is a significant dip. So get ready to catch the dip, fellas.
All right, you guys want to see something? It's kind of related to what Nitty is saying, but shout out to Brooke, so Space Odyssey, I think that's her name. She sent me this video on TikTok. It's actually pretty dope on a Buster. I think you're gonna like this one too, bro.
You fucking run it, rip it, and fucking run it.
I feel like I'm gonna hit post and then I'm gonna be like washed or something after I walk out of my house today. Look at this chart on Bitcoin. Notice anything suspicious? Oh, maybe every single all-time low and all-time high run were the same exact amount of days. I'm literally in disbelief. Look at this. 2014 to 2017, the exact day we made all-time highs was 1,064 days. Okay, whatever. Doesn't really mean much. Okay, 2017, 2018 went back to all-time lows, took 364 days. 2018 to 2021, when did we top out? The exact day, Monday the 15th, 2021 November. How many days was it? 1,064, just like the previous run. Oh, and what do you know? From that exact top back to the low, 364 days. Okay, Monday the 8th of November to Monday the 7th of November, 2022. And what do you know? This run from all-time lows to all-time highs, 1,064 days again, all the way from Monday the 7th, November 2022 to Monday the 6th, October 2025. So what does that mean? That basically means we know exactly when Bitcoin's going to bottom out. This shit, if accurate, which it should be, there's less than a 0.0000001% chance this is so random. Monday the 6th, 2025. So it'd be Monday the 5th, October 2026, which would put us around maybe 20 to 40,000. Maybe that's where we're bottom out, and then we'll buy again. Like, don't even listen to me. I'm just showing you what I see in the chart. This is insane. ICT's first lesson was this: time over price.
You guys get it?
Yeah.
So we would potentially drop on a near October, and then after October we would pump. So I think anything that's going down from June till that time will be like, it will be rough, but then we have an actual correction, and then through that correction we just fucking skyrocket, which makes sense with all the regulations and all the new products that are coming out of nowhere, and how XRP is literally fucking everywhere.
So are we going to see a little pump with the Clarity Act then, and then another pump later?
So interesting that you say that. The Clarity Act is the only legislation that directly affects DeFi.
That's a big one.
Fact right there. Yeah. So it actually will have a direct effect on fucking crypto.
So I wonder if they're going to push the Clarity Act till October. You know, that would kind of suck. But
September, October, November, most likely around November. We always have some kind of event happen in September, so I wouldn't be surprised if some kind of cyber attack narrative or some kind of disease or something pandemic again would happen around September. Makes the markets drop in October, and then November would probably get something, and then we'd have a good Christmas.
Do you know, Where's Waldo? That fuck I was quoting a couple. Where's Waldo's been saying that Clarity Act has to happen before the incident. So he says the Clarity Act's going to pass, and then they're going to run their shit, their cyber attack.
Yeah, so it'll be sometime this year, probably towards the end of the year or something. That
I'm thinking it's sooner than you think, bro. I think it is July. I think fucking Buster's right. At the very minimum, it doesn't drag into fucking August. What's her fuck though? Loomis said that it could possibly drag into August. She said that the other day on a video.
So what do we see, like a $20 XRP, and then we see $100 XRP?
I mean, it better fucking go to some numbers, bro. Like past all-time high.
That last video was for a BTC, though, right?
Yeah. So XRP would be completely different.
And who's to say that chart's still going the same?
Yeah.
You know,
but we're also considering, dude, a whole new world, bro.
Mm-hmm.
This is a whole fucking new world. We got one piece of legislation left until it's fucking completely legal. It's another animal, bro.
We're literally right there. It's only
right
one more
the fuck there. Yeah. So. We're not watching cycles and bull runs, and that shit ain't happening.
Yeah.
We're fucking going into a whole new world of crypto reality. You know?
I saw a chart and it says that Bitcoin's just suffering from a mid-cycle correction. They had it very clearly pointed out, and it's cyclical. This has happened plenty of times before, but it's gonna. What they said is it's likely to go back up soon, based on the charts.
Well, yeah, if you compare it to the M2 money supply chart, it follows it exactly. And then it's at the bottom, Bitcoin and the chart, and then it's the M2 money chart stops. It goes up a lot, and then the chart ends.
Right. That's the unfucking chartered territory that we're going into. Here's the thing. It's hundreds of trillions coming in. Bro. Hundreds of trillions of dollars is coming into this shit. Like
that is literally,
bro,
literally connected to, again, Counter Fitzgerald with bonds and shit like that, and that money supply is literally the printing of money. So whatever you're seeing is 100% correct, because Counter Fitzgerald and Howard Lutnick, they're literally directly connected with Tether and the money supply and debt
and Epstein
and all that shit.
And Epstein.
DeFi, that was his neighbor, wasn't it?
That's his neighbor, bro. Fucking yeah. Johnny Cool goes, DeFi is really derivatives in disguise. Perpetuals, ETPs, ETFs, futures options, blah, blah, blah. Just hold the base layers. XRP, XLM, HBAR, etc. We got this. Clarity be damned. We are immune to that crap. Let's go, bro.
Right on.
Johnny, dude. Johnny's fire. We got 200 flat watching. We love you guys. Welcome to the boardroom. Let's go.
Nice.
From the block to the boardroom.
What you got, Buster? How are you doing?
I don't know. I don't know if can he hear us? Buster, can you hear us?
He's watching a video, huh?
He's chilling. Lads, how are you? When retire? Soon. Chris, none of your business.
2 weeks.
Go. Yeah, bro. And that's why I can perpetually do it. I don't give a fuck if whether or not you guys hate me or whatever. Your moods are going to change just like my moods change. I don't care about that. It's about keeping you motherfuckers afloat and not going fucking ham, balls to the walls, cut your nuts off before this happens. That's what this is about.
You know, a while back, I had read something about Metallicus doing something in the future of voting on the blockchain. So it would be 100% foolproof. You know, everything is seen.
You know what's nuts, bro? Is that the fucking back in like 21, the post office they filed a patent for blockchain voting. The USPS, United States Post Office, filed a patent.
We're sick of delivering all this extra mail.
Yeah, but why the fuck would they do that? It's just like Schwartz acting all coy and shit all these years, but back in the day, he knew what the fuck Ripple was. He knew what XRP was. The powers that be fucking made him do it. They're like, look, you're a smart motherfucker, and you're a Jew. Here, make this coin. Like, that's what they did, bro.
That fool needs a big
Don't let him lie to you.
His head's huge.
His head, he got a big ass head, yeah. But no, that motherfucker was holding an iceberg in Antarctica. You can't make that up, bro. I don't give a fuck what the excuse was. I don't care if he got free tickets from Larson. I don't care what the fuck that was. Like,
that was weird, right?
it was fucking weird, and it still is fucking weird. They know what's going on, bro. It's just not time yet. For some fucking reason, they got to fight the. So one thing I'm starting to see, even though I'm like, oh, it's all planned out, they're all in bed together. Maybe there is something to this. Either there's two explanations in my head. The reason why everything's taking so fucking long is that A, there's some weird Masonic, devil satanic date that they have to follow, or some calendar where it can only happen in 2027 at the fortnight moon, the blue moon of the devil's blood worshiping fucking, like, that's what, either that's happening and that's why it's taking so long, because they have to wait until a specific fucking date, or there's actually a weird little subset of like these bankers, and it's actually legit that they're fighting these bankers in the courts, and they're fighting them in the Senate and the House or whatever, and the bankers want stablecoin yield, and that's actually a real thing. Like, so it's Occam's razor. I say that a lot. The simplest answer is probably the most likely the correct answer. So
we got that big eclipse in August. So
who's the fucking good guys? I'm sorry. We do. Yeah, we got, yeah.
I mean,
and we got World Cup. We got all this shit coming up. You mean to tell me they're not going to pull some shit soon? You know what I'm saying?
Geopolitically, there's a lot of loaded guns.
Yeah.
I mean, you've got the Straits of Hormuz, fuel prices, the Federal Reserve, the depression that they refuse to admit's going on in the United States. You've got Lebanon.
They created it.
I know. The world would be a great place.
Yeah.
So we've had 6 years of these loaded guns being nothing but nothing burgers.
But what if it all
6
happened?
years. Yeah.
What if I don't want to speculate, but they talk about a blackout. What's going on with that? I think that's but I think that once the lights come back on, I think it's going to be a whole brand new world.
That's what we're waiting on.
That's what I've heard.
That's what I'm fucking happy about. Do it already.
I just worry about the data dumps. I wonder about what is the naked, soft underbelly of our weaknesses ahead of that. Like, what do we need to be firmed up on? How do we bolster ourselves to prepare properly so that we don't get, oh man, look, we knew you had an account with us, but fuck, we can't. Sorry. You know what I mean?
Oh,
That
yeah.
kind
No,
of
it's all
stuff.
gone. The whole point of the cyber attack is to be able to force adoption, in my opinion, force adoption of blockchain, period.
100.
So everybody's bank account is fucking zero. It's not just the onesie two. It's everybody's. It's gone.
I think it's going to apply more to fiat money than blockchain.
What do you mean apply more to fiat money?
Like
than blockchain? I'm talking about the people's bank accounts. They're ones.
The Black Swan event type event. I think it's going to affect, savings accounts and checking accounts.
Like the BRICS nations come at it and dump chlorine bombs inside of the electrical systems of all your branch banks and wreck the shit out of everything.
I think we're all in world cahoots, man. It's all a big system.
No, all the powers that be that own all the Windows systems, all the banking systems, and the SWIFT systems that are all in, they're all just going to flip a switch at the same time. It's not going to be a terrorist attack. It's all fucking meant to be. It's like 9/11. They had to wire the fucking buildings before they blew up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I studied that a lot.
Yeah. Remember the fucking French or whatever, the Jewish fucking students.
Tiny hat crew.
Students in the towers wiring the fucking buildings. Like, yeah, that shit.
There's
photographic evidence of that shit happened like weeks before.
Check it. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, the floor that had the most explosions, they had lights on where they were working almost every night. Those college people were
shit.
They have pictures of it.
I think it's all in cahoots. It's just going to be the higher ups of all these banks. None of the fucking managers, none of the branch managers are going to know. I don't think they're going to know. They're just going to go bloop, and then all of a sudden all the shit's gone. Bloop.
There's a demolition explosive, and it uses imagine a 1-inch bar stock that's maybe 4 or 5 inches, and it's 4 feet long.
You just wanted to talk about bombs, Nitty.
No. This is subsonic. It's got a cylinder, and there's a slit on the flat flange. So the cylinder is laid out in parallel on top of the flat flange. It's 4 feet long, and there's a slit that maybe it's a millimeter. And it goes all the way down the flat flange, and it's all made out of ceramic. But the cylinder's packed with this stuff called, it's patented super nano thermate. Nice. And it's billionth of a meter scale, nanoscale, iron oxide, aluminum powder, and amendments like sulfur. And what happens is, you can take like a rocket igniter or whatever, and they light this thing off, and it spits out a flame out of the slit that's like 5 feet. It goes out 5 feet. It's like a laser, and it burns and burns and burns, and it's designed to cut through major structural steel like that building was made out of. And it puts out like this incredibly hot plasma. The sulfur helps it melt at a lower temperature, and they found all this stuff. It's all over the place down there. That's why they had to package it all up and clean the place up. That was a giant crime scene, and the criminals thought they got away with it.
Well, they did get away with it because no one fucking held them to justice. And they're still alive, and they're still.
Well, you're jumping to some conclusions which are not actually definitely true.
I mean, I've done a lot of research. I think Obama killed a fuck ton of people to try to shut him up.
An argument is comprised of a number of premises. Each one of the premises in the argument, for it to arrive at something which is a valid conclusion, each of the premises have to be true to enter the argument, to arrive at a valid conclusion.
I disagree. I fucking just spout out the
So
hits.
what's the purpose
I say
of,
what I think.
What's the purpose of holding off at this point? Like, I could see 5 years ago, but what's the point of holding back? Like, you're gonna tell me like there's not a majority of people that want to see motherfuckers go to jail? Like, what's the point of holding all of it back, like today versus
That's
5
a great
years
point.
ago?
That's an excellent point, and I'll tell you why it's an excellent point, because it argues Nardy's side about the authoritarian panopticon digital takeover of free humanity on the globe. That's the argument. And it's ugly as shit. And Q told us that it's going to look like we're going to lose our country. But if that reality unfurls, it still matters who's controlling the system. And if the good guys have a control on the system, then it really helps you mop up the bad guys. But, you know, that's maybe that sounds naive, but I'm going to tell you what, out of all of my reading, I'm still firmly convicted.
Riding with it?
I'm riding with it. I am firmly convicted that there is plenty to be hopeful for.
Your positivity is good. Your positivity is good, and honestly, you get a lot of flack. You get a lot of flack from me, Nitty, and I'm sorry about that, bro. Like, I think your positivity is a good thing. You're one of the rocks. You just stick to your guns, bro.
Be the change you want to see.
Well, it's like you drop a
$2,000 ZRP. Be like Nitty Gritty for president. Nerdy governor. Let's go.
But like Buster used to talk about it. Buster used to talk about it. There's rocks in this motherfucker. There's rocks in this shit. Buster's one of them. Baggy's one of them. Like, never wavers, bro. OG never wavers. Fucking Nitty never wavers. Like, I'll admit myself. I'll just talk about myself. My ass fucking flip flaps all over the place. I'm like, what the fuck is this? I just like to make a fucking stink. Because at the end of the day, when there is that $2,000 ZRP, I'm not going to give two fucks what I look like on fucking YouTube 6 years ago. Like, I don't need my credit report doesn't rely on my reputation. Sorry, go ahead.
Right. I mean, our best bet is we need people held accountable, because right now, like, the consciousness is a divide right now. So if the bad guys stay in power, we're going to be on, you know, we're going to get attacked like crazy, bro. Because the divide's happening. Like, I think we're at the point to where if you don't start waking up like real quick, there's no coming back over to Team God, bro.
You're getting left
That's
behind.
how I see it. But yeah, I don't know if we're there yet, but we're fucking close. These people better start waking up. But I would like to see our best outcome is, you know, some people get held accountable and it starts turning to good as a bunch of good rich motherfuckers come up.
Well, you know what I'm saying?
It would be nice to snowball it. Like, cut like 2 heads off, and that shit'll turn into 40, 50, 60, 100. Like, you mean start cutting a couple heads off first, and then we see the fucking justice.
But that's extreme
avalanche.
To me. Like, we can't even get justice, let alone beheading motherfuckers on live TV. Like, that
would be a TV show.
Let's just see people go to jail.
Yeah,
be like there. Running Man.
Yeah,
fucking crazy.
You see that they're gonna pardon Bankman-Fried, or they're talking about it.
But that's Nerdy's fucking case in point right there, bro. It's just non-justice.
Is he even
just robbed a bunch of shit from people? And
is he even in prison?
He never made it to prison. He just took a bunch of fucking money. It was another scam. It's crazy. And his parents run shit, right? Nerdy, who was SBF's parents again? It's the same concept of like fucking Bill Gates. Bill Gates' fucking dad was like Planned Parenthood.
1 second.
His mother, please. Right?
His mom, dude. SBF's mom runs.
Planned Parenthood.
No. That was Sanger. Margaret
Sanger.
And what's his fuck? Gates Senior was Planned Parenthood. But yeah, dude. Yep. Gritty, you're a great guy. Fucking Marcus, you're a great guy. I appreciate you guys joining us. And we also got fucking Bane. Do you feel in control?
You really adopted the Clarity Act. I was born in it, molded by it. In the League of XRP Shadows.
I was born in regulation.
You merely adopted the bald head.
Sam ain't got no fucking money, dirt. He ain't got no dirt on money laundering. That motherfucker was just someone's kid, and he got told how to fuck the public. He was given FTX. And I was kind of bitter, too, because we were using Blockfolio, me and Buster, back in the day. They fucking straight
Fucked up.
bought Blockfolio and turned
All
it
my
into FTX.
Blockfolio.
That shit
So
pissed
what-
me off.
He did with ETH. He fucked my Blockfolio up. He needs to go to jail. I had all my numbers in there, man.
Damn,
I'll sign the paper.
that's crazy.
Bankman Fried in his name. Yeah, Bankman Fried. SBF
got-
Mom Mind the Gap Super PAC.
Yeah,
There
I
you
got
go.
the information. So, same bank, Sam Bankman Fried. Parents are Joseph Bankman and Barbara Fried, both long-term professors at Stanford Law School. Barbara, American lawyer and professor at Stanford, born 1951. She specialized in legal ethics and retired from teaching around 2022. She's been actively involved in her son's legal efforts post-conviction, including filing a motion for on his behalf. His father, Joseph, professor at Stanford Law School, taught since the late 80s. He is a tax law expert and has legal background. He was reportedly more involved in FTX operation than his wife, including participating in international chats and receiving compensation. They have another son called Gabe, and then it says both parents received significant gifts from SBF, including millions in cash and luxury property in the Bahamas, valued at 16 million plus. FTX bankruptcy estate sued them in 2023 for an unjust enrichment, alleging 30 million plus in benefits, but the case was later dropped. They have supported their sons publicly, blah, blah, blah. There are prominent academics who provided their son with elite connections in law, finance, and academia, which helped shape his early career.
Well, you just read the fucking the goy slop from the wiki.
Fucking
That's not
take
even
the
the
slop.
real story.
Eat your goy slop now.
Check the fucking ticket. Yeah.
Why don't we
That's
just
the goy
call-
slop from the Wikipedia, dude. That's just the mainstream fucking me. At the end of the day, she was a fucking warrior for the Democrat side, the Satanists, running this PAC, this super PAC, and they funneled all that money into the Democrat fucking. That's why they did FTX so early, bro. They need all them funds. But that lends credence to a good versus bad guy fight here. Because if they're all in bed together, like I'm looking at it from a zoomed out point, are they all in bed together, or is there actually an evil fucking faction that they're
And
fighting?
that super PAC, what you're just saying, both sides have a super PAC, right? And
Yeah.
APAC, the biggest super PAC.
I mean, just be in the middle. Just be in the middle like Dahmer.
But
I'd like to
check
be
this
the
out.
meat in a Cynthia Loomis Gorlock sandwich. Let's go.
But check this out: with PACs, right, which are technically lobbyists, they're the ones that are pushing votes. They're the ones who are making the votes. Like, I think, that
And it's all
our vote
APAC.
only-
They're all
yeah, our
fucking
vote
tiny
only
hands.
goes, only like 30%, I believe, of the weight. The rest of the weight is through lobbyists. So,
Is
even
that
though
the electoral college? Is that
Yeah,
what
yeah.
we've been duped on? Yeah.
Yeah. So even though that we might vote on election, city elections, district elections, state elections, national elections have been compromised for ages, for fucking ages, because of this shit, because of how all this is designed.
Probably since Bush era, right?
Probably way before then. Probably his dad's era. Probably his senior's era.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh
it's
yeah.
Bush.
Oh yeah. For sure. For sure.
So why don't we just add the word uncle?
Hey, remember when
Sorry, just real quick. Why don't we just add the word uncle to his name? Because it'll be Uncle Sam Bankman Fried. The Uncle Sam.
Oh
Fried.
shit!
Oh, nice.
Double on top, double fucking.
Steve,
What was that?
100s.
Buster, remember what?
Or the
I was
bank
gonna say,
side
man,
or-
it's been rigged for a while because when Gore and Bush Jr. ran, it came down to the runoff in Florida for who was going to be president because they didn't want Gore. They wanted Bush. And then Gore makes $1 billion doing
climate
his
change.
energy bullshit.
Bro, they
It's green.
fucking pacified him with the whole hey, instead of getting this,
Yeah.
winning this race, we love you. I'm sorry, but here, go with this and you'll make a bunch of money. Like
He
that's what
sold
they did.
that for $1 billion to Al Jazeera.
Crazy. Al Jazeera.
From
Bro.
Gore to Jazeera.
It's like, what
Bro,
the hell?
rewind it even more. Rewind it a little bit more. They killed Kennedy, not just because he spoke out about tiny hats. They killed him because they already had a plan. They wanted to run Vietnam, and so they made Johnson fucking they made Johnson run with Vietnam, and that started this whole fucking shit show.
Bro, it goes back
honestly,
further than that.
it probably didn't start this whole shit show, but they were saying the inception of the special forces, more in particular Navy SEALs, where that was the inception of it. That was the beginnings of it. Was the Vietnam type shit, but maybe World War II. It goes back.
Bro.
Maybe Eisenhower Ike was a fucking Satanist. So
no, but I think that was where they were going to make a run to bring.
Your point was the vote, right, Buster?
Yeah, my point was on the voting. Like, I mean, Al Gore and Bush. That was fucking what, 30 years ago.
I think it was late 90s.
Year 2000.
And to Zerk's point, you go further back, they killed General Patton, and you go further back, they killed Lincoln. So it's like,
it's been
corrupt since
200 years,
inception.
hundreds. Yeah, this literal fucking country. This country isn't a fucking test ground. It's not an experiment like they say it is. No, it's been captured since the fucking dawn, since the beginning of it.
It's a breakaway civilization. They presume to take all of our money and remain above the law in a super technological control grid to suppress most of us. They hope to kill 90 or better % of the world's population and enslave the rest and join the pantheon of the Greek gods.
It's fucking the Georgia Guidestones, dude. 500,000. Yeah.
It's Elysium. It's a movie Elysium.
I've heard a lot of people talking about how time is so sped up. It's like going from 100 miles an hour to 1,000, and things that should take 10 years to get done are going to happen in like a year. And that's what's happening this year.
What's nutty though is that really doesn't take that long, because they say that our attention spans are short and all this. We expect shit right now. No, maybe we've been conditioned to fucking expect political shit to run like molasses.
Sure, I'm just saying historically, based on
right. And you're saying because of how it has been, shit is running way faster than it normally does. But to us, normal guys, fuck, dude, go cut the 2x4. Fuck, get the screws. Get the fucking hammer, boy. Hold the light.
Where does it begin?
Get it
where
done.
Where does this begin? Well, it began in 1605.
500 million, my bad.
In 1605, the Venetian party realized that Venice, Italy, was no longer going to be the center of world commerce and trade. Because they were deciding to open up the new world, they decided they needed to relocate and set up shop in England. And they parlayed England's advanced maritime skill and shipbuilding and their beautiful, wonderful navy. They made the king believe that the king of Spain was trying to kill him in a Al-Qaeda style attack, and the Venetian party was appointed to cabinet positions and converted the King of England into a war hawk. At that point, the old world European aristocracy had been attacked. The structure. Look to the France. What am I talking about? The French Revolution. That was where communism got its start. Then they blame that on Marx and his writings, but he was copying a much earlier guy. So then you get Lenin and Stalin, and the understanding of the Bolshevik Revolution in Russia is very important to anybody's understanding about the history of geopolitics in our modern day. And there's a reason they don't teach us this shit in school and history classes. And the reason for that is because it's all still playing out. Now, the fundamentals are that we got the Federal Reserve in here based on a fake money run in 1908 in the United States, but the tiny hats tried to kill the Tsar of Russia in 1908, and they were brought into Germany for political asylum. Now in the States, we got the Federal Reserve. The very following year, Now, that means they get the permission to parabolically create as much money as they would ever hope to or need. The very following year, World War I breaks out all over Europe, and your tax dollars are funding it. So out of Nova Scotia, a ship leaves with New York bankers on board. They swing by England and pick up some London bankers, and they've got pallets of brand new, fresh off of the printing press cash. And they go over and they buy up the White Army over there in Russia. And they say, look, here's all this cash. You're taking orders from us now. They bought the generals. And so the People's Revolution in Russia was quarterbacked by a guy named Jacob Schiff, who lived in Moscow at the time. And he was one of these bankers. And they used the money to convert a People's Revolution into a banker's revolution. And the reason for it was because of the vast natural resources of Russia. That was their goal. And everything we see today, this back and forth between the U.S. and Russia, is all just a show.
Going back to what ZRK was saying earlier about the projection, this goes into what Needy was talking about, and how like Buster talks about manifestation and all that stuff. Our brains themselves don't really see light, right? It's kind of like what we perceive is what is reality. And I think that goes into like the what you say about the stones, the rocks, whatever, that has a thing on the Georgia Guidestones, whatever. I believe all that shit is
500
fake,
million. They wanted to get the population down to 500 million.
I believe a lot of that shit is fake, and they're basically they're trying to push a forced perception, and we're all just stuck believing all this shit.
An expectation that I guess they're gonna kill us all.
Yeah, but because in reality we have free will. It's not like we can do whatever the fuck we want in reality, right? But it's like we're being controlled through this perception of do's and don'ts, and whatever. So I think it's huge. It's a huge manipulation tactic. And if you want to go through the history lesson that Needy just gave us, if you want to go through that whole thing, that's where they had Edward Bernays, and Edward Bernays was the father of propaganda and created public relations. And public relations was a way of changing the public's perception of what to believe and what not to believe. And then you look at what we had with the whole the gay agenda and the LGBT stuff and the whole Israel stuff. It's all perceptions, right? If you push a narrative hard enough, a generation will believe it. That's why you have Generation Alpha, then you have Generation Z, but you have Generation Alpha that are way more like us. Even though they're the newest generation, they're way more rebellious, and they're calling the shit out that Gen Z believes in, because they're watching TikTok and they're watching shows like this where they do get the information from, and we're the ones telling them the truth and all this shit, right? Versus Gen Z, we're just like stuck, being indoctrinated by their schools. And look at the shit that Harvard and all those schools got caught up with, all these quote unquote elite schools, right? It was all bullshit to begin with,
bro. Shout out to Right Guy in the chat. Shout out to you guys in the chat. We appreciate you guys watching us.
Right Guy.
Yep. Bro, like that's some crazy shit, bro. Like it's really propaganda, yeah. But back to the Bolshevik Revolution. I remember reading something about that was around the time of the invention of the printing press or something like that, and that had a lot to do with how that whole thing was swayed, and like World War I era type shit. I don't know. Fuck, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
They killed 65 million middle class Christians in Russia, and it was a tiny hat operation. Believe it.
This is my argument with all that stuff, right? You had the religion has more people have died in the name of religion. Insert religion name. It doesn't matter which one you believe in.
It's just politics.
All of humanity.
Look, here's how it works.
Hold on. Calm down. They have used inhumanity. They have used the name of religion, insert whatever religion you want to believe in, and they have used that. And more people have died in the name of that, right? Like we can say X amount of people killed X amount of people and point fingers or whatever, but religious people have killed their own people because their own people didn't believe what they believe, like a cult. So it's like humans will believe anything, and if you have enough like moral justification for something, you know, man in the sky is getting mad, so you must do XYZ. Then people,
Bro,
we can't forget about the dark ages, how they fucking burned people because they thought they were witches.
CAG Films, bro. CAG Films, dude. Edward Benet's grandson runs Netflix, or his nephew does.
And
CAG Films with the fucking bomb drop.
Yeah, and then fucking Obama is part of the board of fucking Netflix, and he was the one who approved propaganda.
And that shit is currently going on now.
That's currently going on. Yep.
Fucking bonkers, dude. And the fucking the Disneyland Diet Coke, Apple Watch, fat Karens can't fucking help themselves but eat up and gobble up and consume every fucking Netflix show that comes out.
Exactly.
Currently,
it's bro.
People need to wake up. Buster's right, bro. People need to wake the fuck up.
If you really want to study humanity and control mechanisms and all this shit, it goes way fucking deep, bro. It goes really fucking deep. There's one point in time, I think it was in Brazil or something like that, where they had a wooden statue of Christ, and there was people in the back removing the mouth of Christ to make it seem like he was talking to them, and people believed that shit, and they would do things on their behalf. So like they use religion all the time to manipulate people, because
rudimentary propaganda through parlor tricks. Godlines 921. Do you guys have a price prediction within the next 3 months? You know,
30 million.
30 million.
I think we move up in July, bro, and
Boom.
that sets us up for October. And that other Bitcoin chart could still be right.
I know one thing, that we can't afford
You know what I'm
shit.
saying?
Nowadays, we're so dire straits right now. It's so bad. You know what I mean?
What kind of margin calls do banks need to make? You know, there was this thing with the MiCA regulations. It was the Basel III agreement, and if the banks didn't have a certain percentage backing the loans they had out, the white hats were just closing the banks. So the question is this: are the banks' backs really against the wall, or are they the lead protagonist in the crypto phenomenon revolution? So the point is are their asses hanging out over a cold icy bucket, and the white hats are storming them off the cliff because they have no place left to go but to get into the digital asset space? Or are they happy to parabolically create money forever infinitum and maintain their current historical system with this money situation? It's really down to, is it real or is it not? Are we being critical enough about the prison that's being built up around us so that fraud cannot exist anywhere? And who's going to be operating that system? And are the bankers truly with their backs against the wall, with naked shorts on all of these extra loans where they're 1,000 to 1 on loans and they're not supposed to be, but now the rubber's hitting the road and they have no place left to go but into the crypto industry? And when the noose draws tightly around their neck, they're going to get jerk fucked into the digital asset industry, and then we're going to see something happen. There does seem to be a lot of contractual things with partnership negotiations with Ripple and all of those different NDAs they've got from major institutions, mega banks. I've seen the Crypto Bible. XRP's the blood in the veins. It's connected to everything. We're pretty sure they're going with it. It's happening now, but where's the institutional money coming from? and what's their real reason for getting involved? And the answer to that question will tend to suggest maybe a little bit more clarity on when they're going to move in.
Nice.
Any ideas? And look, I'm an outsider. I come from I'm only new to crypto since 2023, but I do have a tremendous focus on the banking industry for their ills going back 20 years. Now, I'm not a professional by any means, but I've read hundreds and hundreds of articles about all the shenanigans they're up to, and the whole fiat currency stuff, and the creature from Jekyll Island, and all of that bullshit. But I don't know, you know. But it looks good. It looks like they're getting stormed off of the gangplank, as far as I can tell. You know, walk the plank.
I feel like the Clarity Act is a last-ditch effort for the banks to have some sort of play. It seems like they're the ones grasping for, rules. Crypto's not worried at all. It doesn't seem like.
What if the blackout happens before the Clarity Act? They turn the switch back on, and the only one with legal clarity sitting there is that $30 million a piece nerdy XRP.
Here's the thing about
what if?
Shit, yeah.
Here's the conflict. Here's my biggest fucking conflict between optimism that the hero mindset, one day someone's going to come in and save the world and we're all going to be good, versus the reality that we actually do live in, which is the corporate side of everything, which is smart sensing, internet of bodies, and the internet of everything, and all this other shit that is actually going on today, and it goes into the other part is we can't say here and say blockchain is going to save the world or whatever. Well, it's the same tool that's going to be used to link us into this fucking grid forever, right? Because you have people say, oh, let's tokenize fucking everything. Well, do you know what being tokenized is? You know what I mean? Like you have more freedom today than you will within the next couple of years, because you have paper. You have to go through different bodies in order to get something done. When you introduce tokenization, it's a fucking fast track. Shit happens in seconds, no longer in days or weeks or months. It's in fucking seconds. And then you have all that information can be used for agents. Now agents are doing things on your behalf. Then you have these Clarity Acts and all this other shit. So it's like there's a strong fucking conflict between, hey, we're all going to be saved and we're waiting for XYZ, military this, military that, and the other part, which is, hey, you know what? Maybe we should just focus on how the fuck we can get rich from all of this, because this is going down.
Bro,
hey,
Cartel, he's saying the same shit. Crypto's not going to save the world. It's just going to save us. Sorry, go ahead.
Hey, Nerdy.
Yeah.
Fuck crypto.
This is just the exit out of the matrix. It's not saving us. It's probably real easy to spend a bunch of money and get fucked up and crash your car into someone, or
this is the matrix being built right now around us, and we're cheering for it.
But for you to come out of the matrix individually, you have to separate time on making money. So for you to escape the matrix, you need to make money
without working.
So you can't deny the fact that, if it doesn't, I don't think the banks, I think this is all used to control. Like, I don't think the banks are going anywhere. I don't think the banks are in danger of being left out. This is last phase before green lights are going off, and this shit's going down. But I don't think the banks are in danger. Their business model sucks, but this is going to make them relevant again.
I think once people figure out what you can do with blockchain, or you mean I can just have all my money in a cold wallet and I don't have to go to a bank?
The other part is that if we do get all this wealth or whatever, we still gonna have flock cameras. We still have satellite surveillance. We still have Starlinks that are going.
That's why ZRK is gonna deputize
7G.
ZRK.
You know what I mean?
Zerk's going to deputize every single one of you motherfuckers into a Blade Runner, and we're going to be fucking tasked because we're retired. We're going to be tasked to destroy every fucking flock camera we come across, every fucking traffic cam we come across, just like those motherfuckers in the UK. They're fed up. They cut down all the poles. You know what I mean?
The CEO of Qualcomm during the 2026 Computex keynote was literally said word for word with smart sensing and with agentic solutions that they are implementing, everyone will become a camera. That's literally everyone will become a fucking camera.
Do you think they're pushing this because they're trying to push like this whole shape shifting narrative, this alien?
The alien.
I think they're integrating tech. They're integrating tech. It's fucking
nerdy. We're not sure if you're an alien or not, so we got to get.
I'm AI. I'm not even real. I'm fucking a binary code right now.
No, but that fucking transhumanism, that shit's real, bro. There is some micro shit that they're doing to people, fucking up with their net DNA and all that. I do think that something like that's happening.
Are there like cave people that are going to come out and merge with us? You know.
Well, I know it's fucking ridiculous, but hear me out. So every one of you motherfuckers, I know you have every one of you guys, especially if you're on the show because you've got some conspiracy experience, but. Every one of you motherfuckers, not only is it when you talk about something that something pops up in your phone, tell me I'm fucking lying that you guys haven't thought about some shit several
100%.
times
100%.
and all of a sudden you get ads for it. You haven't talked about it. You haven't fucking mentioned it to anybody. And don't tell me it's predictive fucking programming or it's them the AI is predicting your it's not that, bro. It's way too detailed, way too exact. Like an exact product that you're thinking about. I think that's what
the AI is. Everything you search, I think that's where all the information's going is to think of what you're going to think before you think it.
So it's the most probable outcome. It's not just reading. You don't think it's reading your fucking mind?
Or
like, I think motherfuckers are. I think brain waves are being read and shit at this point right now.
I think it's more.
I mean, with the Bluetooth in your ear and shit.
Dude, this shit can read your fucking aura. Don't you have like a 3-foot aura of shit you put out? Everybody does.
Your energy body.
I think it's more along the lines.
You think they haven't fucking figured out how to read that shit by now with your cell phone? Sorry.
I think I'm sorry. I think it's more along the lines of what Buster was saying about it's predictive programming to the point where you think that you have free will or you think you have a free thought, but it's not your thought because of based upon
I can chew that. I can swallow that. But so one or the other is fucking evil as fuck, and it's miraculous once you realize, holy shit, that these AI models are not as stupid as you think they are.
If you collect enough data from a person, you can create a profile of that person. And then
but more than a profile, like exact prediction of what you've been thinking about.
Yeah,
well, because everything you like and everything every button you push, it's just like it's building a whole profile, dude.
We're talking about fucking dude. I'm on
building heuristics, right,
bro? I'm on an unsigned in. Like, okay, let me give an example. Here's another one that's fucking freaking me out. I'm sure there's an explanation for it, but let's say I'm on my work computer, right, on an unsigned in Amazon, haven't searched for a fucking thing. And all of a sudden, I find the one thing that I've been thinking about, or I searched on my phone with. Like, explain that shit. My private phone, the only thing it has anything to do with my work computer is motherfucking proximity. Explain that.
Have you heard of the red dress narrative? The red dress theory? Basically, like you're going through your regular day. And you're subconsciously seeing something that you don't really you don't really realize.
You talking about the Matrix shit?
But you're subconsciously being hit with it on an everyday basis, and all of a sudden, now you're thinking about it, and now it becomes something that's on your phone as an ad or whatever. But in reality, it's something that you've just been part of your subconscious throughout your whole day. You just never fucking
So you
realized.
may have mentioned something about it or something? Is that what you're saying?
Like
that I could have fucked up and said, I want Twinkies, and then all of a sudden Twinkies show up on my work computer, and I send it to my phone, and then my phone talk to the satellite, and then the satellite talk to my fucking.
What if that's your superpower?
About Twinkies, and then you'll see the yellow and the white color combined together. Then in your subconscious, it already creates the image of a Twinkie.
It's fucking spooky, bro. It's a lot more advanced than you fucking realize.
Data over power. So you got your power lines coming down into your house. They can cycle LED bulbs like 45,000 times a second or something, and program cameras to take programs onto their, and run the program. So your phone could totally be seeking out another data network, like your work computer, just by being around it. There's all kinds of stuff they can do.
And that goes back to the Bobby broke saying there's back doors to everything. It's just that everything's fucking connected. We just don't fucking realize it because it's not displayed or told to the public in layman's terms.
Yeah, they've got imitation components on motherboards.
The best example I can give you is if you have like a fox or a duck or any kind of animal, and that animal has certain characteristics and it's only going to want certain things based upon what that animal is, you can start predicting things, and then that animal will perceive that as, oh shit, that is something that I thought about. How is that there all of a sudden? When in reality, you just got enough data about that animal and his environment, his or her environment, then you're able to just present it to them. And then now they view it as magic or, oh, it's a sign from God or whatever. But it's just fucking pre-programming. It's just fucking data points.
So Flo goes, is that why my commercials are all ED meds? I think all dudes get that shit fucking bombarded at their shit.
You're not supposed to keep your privacy phone even in the same vehicle.
Oh, Jim, your audio's fucked.
Oh, what's it doing now?
It's like
yeah, robot.
How about that, brother? Let me rejoin.
Jim is so funny.
Yeah. Plumbing goes, where's Pops? I don't know, bro. Papa's probably sleeping.
I think they had some weather today or yesterday.
Okay. Bro, we're about to get hot in Sac, dude. Triple digits. Nutty.
Tomorrow.
It was 84 today.
Yeah, we're about that. We're like 87 here. We're like 87. It's about to be 103 in like 2 days. 104 in Sac. Yeah. Fucking nuts.
Quick summer and then a wet fall or something like that is what I heard.
Fuck, I don't know, dude. It seems mild, dude, up to this point, or maybe I haven't paid attention to previous years, but
no, it's mild.
It seems really mild. Like it would have been hot as fuck already, like consistently, and we're not. We're we're going from like 70s to 80s to 90s to fucking 70s again to 60s, and it just all over the map. It's not making sense.
I've got some homework for everybody. Go read the lyrics to a song. The song's called. The title is "The Mob Rules," and it's by Black Sabbath. Written in about 1980. And it lines out our present reality. It's very, very cool how they were able to know what they knew back then.
Well, are you familiar with that Sammy Hagar song or the separate Crack in the World? I think is the name.
we watched that video, bro. And they were in that song. It predicted some shit happening.
And that was in 75, 1975. He wrote that in 2025.
That's back when it was with Montrose.
Exactly, because they had enough data points, right? It's not really predictions. They just basically knew where the technology was headed. Because
what's fucking scary is that they've known that for fucking 40 years, 30, 50 years. They've just been running the shit on us.
Play that song.
It's not like shit has,
goosebumps.
It's not like a society has fucking changed within that time frame. It's still the same shit. Us living in 2026 is us living in 1930. It's the same fucking thing.
Who can play the mob rules?
I don't feel like doing any homework.
It's only like 3 minutes. It's bad as shit, man. It's badass.
Yeah, but it's only a lot of clicking to get those videos uploaded to have.
I'm sorry. You're right.
You're it's a lot of fucking work.
This is the reason why all this artificial intelligence stuff and blockchain and all this. This is why it's such a big deal, because there's never been a time in history where the human element of whatever the fuck we're doing was never that wasn't part of the equation. But now we're moving into a portion where the human element part is literally just fucking an option. It's optional. It doesn't even have to be part of the equation, and everything is just, it does itself. It makes decisions, makes prompts, it creates a list, creates tasks. It does everything by itself. You don't need the human element in all of this stuff, and that's why this is the biggest one opportunity, but two, the biggest transition in humanity ever, because we've never lived in a time like this at all. But everything that we're talking about from before, it's the same shit. It's not different.
XRP plumbing. Leave your smartwatch on while jacking on your jacking hand, so it thinks you're getting steps in.
That's funny.
Thinks I'm doing jumping jacks.
10,000 steps a day. Let's run it.
10,000.
Fucking Dahmer, dude. Funny motherfucker. I love it. Welcome to the boardroom, XRP boardroom. It's a live community chat. We talk XRP, we talk crypto, we talk red pill, we talk whatever we want, and you can join too. We're hour 25 in. I'm kind of getting done because I'm chest coldy right now. But I don't know. What do you guys want to do? You want to keep running it? Of course.
I'll share a reptilian video, and then we'll wrap it.
You got
up.
to.
Yeah, I got one on reptilian, man.
Hell yeah, let's do it.
A Buster video, genuine Buster.
Run it.
Genuine Unk. Let's go. And you can join too. Shout out Cartel. Shout out the whole chat, bro. I love you guys. Oh shit. No audio.
How do we kick our rulers aside and activate our own potential?
The main advantage that we have is our consciousness. According to an alien by the name of Kyla, who came here from the Procyon system, well, we have the ability to reach into the higher dimensions. The reptilians do not have that ability. That's why they try and keep us dumbed down. If we could raise our consciousness, not very much really, to the point where we see what they're all about and understand what it's all about, the game is over.
Mm-hmm.
They can't win here. Realize that basically right now we're in a stalemate, the humans and the reptilians. And there are forces in the galaxy that do not want this to become another Lyra.
And how do you think it will actually help them empower themselves and recognize their own consciousness?
Once we truly appreciate the potential of the human race, once we understand that, and we will understand that eventually as we raise our consciousness, then there's no stopping us, because we can reach into the fifth dimension and beyond. They cannot do that. So really, we have the advantage if only we could understand it. But as long as they keep our educational system, our media under their control and keep us dumbed down, we amuse ourselves with video games. And eventually they want to create a human race that is part robotic.
Right.
And part human. By doing that, they can plug us into their central computer and then control us completely.
And that's absolutely the ultimate threat of servitude and enslavement.
And eventually, the only entities left on this planet will be the hybrids, or robotic, or aliens. And the humans that derive their power from spiritual sources will be gone.
Peace.
Ooh wee. There you go.
Raising your consciousness.
Yep.
Real quick, don't go yet.
Your zerps up.
Yeah.
Hold on. I wanted to end on a funny note.
A funny note.
Here's a quick question. What coin what is America's coin?
What do you mean? Like public, like mainstreamy? Like to the mainstream crypto public?
Yeah, what would
not
be
to
like
the general public, but
crypto? Going for for utility.
A $20 gold eagle.
You know, he said crypto.
Yeah, crypto.
I mean, XRP.
So I think that's the other, because what has Ripple been doing for the last 10, 15 years? They've been touring the fucking world, signing up all the countries. I think they're the world currency. So I'm thinking Metallicus is like America's ecosystem.
Oh shit!
And they don't want
specifically America is.
They don't want any of us to have it because it's they don't want the door in. I mean, that's just a theory I have, but
and XPO is hard to get.
They call us markets. They call us markets. They don't even refer to us as nations. They call us markets.
All right, you guys ready for these?
Fucking run it, bro. Then we'll take off. We love you.
Yeah, I want to end on a funny note because these guys are fucking hilarious. Holy shit, it's just hella fucking funny. All right, I'm gonna. You know, one thing I gotta say is, it literally is about your vibe, your vibrational state of your mind and your perception and shit like that. If you're always worrying about when XYZ is gonna happen or whatever, you're gonna always be like fucking in this dark fucking hole of just negativity. But if you're just like, you know, positive and just happy and it's like, hey, optimistic of what's gonna go down or whatever, then you know everything's smooth sailing. You don't really have to worry about nothing because everything will work out. I'm gonna start with this one because it's pretty fucking funny. This one's about liberals. All right, let me go over here and share it. All right, watch this one. Oh, volume.
No volume. Oh, there you go.
I don't do liberal jokes at all, so you're good. Don't worry. I don't touch y'all because y'all are not fucking fun, dude. Y'all are not fun. Some of y'all mad I just said you're not fun. Okay, like I don't make fun of y'all because y'all are sad a lot too, and I feel bad. I don't know. Y'all like to be sad, I think. I have a buddy up here. I invited him out. I was like, "You want to come out tonight?" He's like, "I can't, man. Everything going on in the world, it's just hard to even get out of bed." I was like, "Your dad pays your rent." Like it's hard to get out of bed because you're in a Tempur-Pedic, brother. Okay, you know, $9,000 mattress. You know who the opposite is? I hate to go back to it, but it's rednecks, dude. They'll have the worst life, be happy as hell. I've had conversations almost exactly like this, people in my hometown. I'll just be like, "Miss Hayes, I haven't seen you in forever." And the rednecks give you the past 6 months with a smile. Just be like, "Oh, I was on top of the trailer, right, taking the Christmas lights down. I trip, I fall, I break my damn neck," okay? They take me to the hospital. I got a tumor, stage 3. I got to go on a chemo in 2 weeks, all right? While I'm at the hospital, found out my husband was fucking that hussy down the street, Brenda. You know that bitch at the bank, yeah. And my daughter, Abigail, she got a divorce, right? Lost custody of the kids in the divorce. So when they were coming to pick up the kids, they hit the damn dog in the driveway, killed it. But I am blessed, man. I'm blessed, you know, I mean.
That's a good one.
The Lord gave me another day, you know. Sounds like he doesn't like you that much. Doesn't sound like he's a fan.
Here's another one, real quick.
Fuck yeah. That's dope, dude.
This is this one's fucking hilarious. This guy. I was like, hold on. Let me close that, and then I'll open this one. This guy's hella funny too. Oh shit!
That's cool. I like that y'all keeping that tradition. I got yelled at by the Black Israelites today. That's cool. I like that y'all keeping that tradition alive here. That's. If you don't know what the Black Israelites are, they're a group of black people. They dress like Ninja Turtles and they just yell at white people. That's all they do. Crack an asshole, but just screaming at white people for no reason. And they think they're Jewish and they're visibly not Jewish, just so you know. Visibly, these people are not Jewish at all. If you've never seen them, though, this is how they work, all right? With the Black Israelites, it's one main dude. He has a big megaphone, okay? He's the one that yells at white people the loudest. Crack a devil hole, bitch. Milk is making you gay. That kind of shit for no reason. It's another nigga with him, though, and he has a smaller megaphone. And that nigga just does ad-libs in the background. That's the funniest nigga ever. Because main dude's going off, small megaphone dude is in the back going, "Go ahead, brother. Go ahead, brother. Tell him." Like doing that kind of shit. Tell him. So I love that one. So I'm with my girl and we're walking and we come up on the Black Israelites. Now, I'm with my girl. And by the way, if you're a girl and you want to talk to me after the show, I do cheat. So I'm with my girl, right? Big megaphone dude sees me with my girl and goes, "Everyone stop what you're doing. Stop. That nigga got a white girl, y'all. Look at him. Get away from that white, my brother. Defend yourself," like yelling at me like that. My girlfriend is not white. She's Asian. She's visibly Asian, right? I don't know what that. My last girlfriend was white. She was a rescue. But this one is not. My girlfriend is also one of these girls that doesn't understand the concept of don't argue with crazy niggas, right? Don't argue with this crazy. Just keep walking. She's like, "I'm not even white. Should I tell him?" "No, but walk." "Don't argue with this crazy ass man for no reason. Keep going." She's like, "No, I read Brene Brown. I'm gonna speak up." She gets in front of the dude with the big megaphone, goes, "Excuse me, I'm Vietnamese." And he goes, "I don't give a fuck." And then the small megaphone dude goes, talk to that Chinese white bitch. Shouldn't have said, now I gotta act like that's not funny. Why would you put me in this situation?
Hold on, I got one more.
Beautiful.
This one's hella fucking funny. This guy, I think he lost the competition, the Kevin Hart show. If you guys haven't watched it, go watch it. It's actually really good. Last Comic Standing or something like that comic show he just released. But this guy is fucking hilarious. Check this one out. Oh fuck.
But they're funny about it. When they want to, all black dudes are homophobic as fuck. But they're funny about it because when they want to call someone gay, they'll say everything besides the word gay. Right? They'll be like, "Your friend Jimmy, you a little loose in the shoes." You know. All I'm saying is the boy plays tambourine. He's gay, boy. I ain't saying shit. But that boy likes to slip and slide. I had an old black dude roommate, never said gay. If I had a gay friend, he'd be like, that boy got the devil's butt. That boy got the devil's booty. And that's that gay people, right? They haven't even gotten to trans yet. You know? I'm assuming same language, you know. You know how Jimmy used to wear loose shoes? Well, now he wears tight sandals. Boy used to have the devil's booty. Now he got Satan's coochie. all our dads are homophobic, okay? They all say it the same way. What's a classic way? They'll be like your friend's a little. What is this? What is this, Dad? Do you think that homosexuality is Parkinson's? And I grew up Muslim. I had Muslim leaders doing homophobic speeches, right? But they were always doing it in like deep Arabic, right? So it was always like. I'm like, how you gonna hate on gay people while sounding like you're sucking a dick? You can't be homophobic and be like, don't tell my mom. My guy's like, what is going on here right now? This is a lie. This is not of God. Sorry, it's that Texan in me, man. I got a little crazy. Anyone from Texas? Clap it up.
All right.
Yeah?
Pretty
You
much.
love Texas, right?
All right, it's the last one. His last fucking one. This is the last one, I swear. This
Islamic
one's hilarious.
It would be good for woke, like it would end woke, the Islamic takeover. All those girls with blue and purple hair, it's like, cover that up. You need to cover that up. And it'd be good, you know, white women have a lot of privilege in this country, right? Like if you have a white wife and she goes nuts on you at your house and you call the cops on her, you go to jail. But with Sharia law, she goes nuts, you call Hamas. Right? They're like, Salam alaikum, Hamas, what's your emergency?
So long.
Is it fire, ambulance, or Jew? What's going on? No, it's none of that. My wife, she's being a bitch. They're like, say no more, Habibi. And then 5 dudes get in the back of a white Toyota Tundra. and they drive to your house and they beat the shit out of your wife. In front of all your other wives. Sounds like some of you were okay with this, so I guess we're doing Islam.
Okay, that's all I got. All I'm saying is there's shit going down in the world.
Funny.
You can fucking laugh about it and this fucking it is what it is, or you can just be like, oh, the fucking world's gonna end, we're all cooked. Like
That
you know what I mean?
that was good. That's good for Zucker's cough.
What?
Loosen the phlegm.
The fucking comedy. Yeah. We love you guys. Say good night.
Peace.
Later.
I go to the store, come back. Price is still going up. I go take a shit this morning. Came back, price went up. No matter what I do, I just keep hitting jackpot after motherfucking jackpot. Ching, ching, motherfuckers. Ching, ching. Woo! Hell yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. Make money, money, make money, motherfucker. Say make money, money, make money, motherfucker.
Knew it would happen and we told you. We told you. We told you. We knew it would happen and we told you. We told you. We told you. We knew it would happen and we told you. We told you. We told you. We knew it would happen and we told you. We told you. We told you. We knew it would happen and we told you. We told you. We told you. We knew it would happen and we told you. We told you. We told you. I told my boss I put my 2 weeks on feeling bullish. Never coming back, I got gains, I'm doing it, I'm through with this. I started saving up and I started getting back. Now I'm stupid rich, I'm stupid rich. CNBC, CNN said we hooligans. Who was them? Another party on the moon again. It was closer than sooner than. I'm sorry that you missed it, I'm sorry that you missed it. James Rule got a shirt and it says I told you so. I didn't mean to say it, but I told you so. They tried to shake us out, but we couldn't let you go. Got you occupied, don't want you to know. I hope you got a hold, please enjoy the show. Bagman, more commander, gotta go. We're the new family all across the globe. Jump inside the mothership, now it's time to roll.
You know how many faces would melt? Do you know how many people would look at you and go, wow, you're just lucky. You're just lucky. Yeah, you told me about it, but hey, you're just what? I told you so.
We knew it would happen and we told you. We told you. We told you. We knew it would happen and we told you. We told you. We told you. We knew it would happen and we told you. We told you. We told you. We knew it would happen and we told you. We told you. We told you. We knew it would happen and we told you. We told you. We told you. We knew it would happen and we told you. We told you. We told you. Hey, I got a new shirt and it says that I'm ghost. Top hat on with the bagman coat. Pimpin' in the cane, plus I found all the gold. And your friend still is a no-show. Not participating, so enjoy the show. You try to help them out, but they just don't wanna know. Now they watching for the sky like a fireworks show. The 1% fam, now we all ghosts. I know you probably told some friends, but they not listening. That's too bad for them, cause now there's no getting in. I found the switch now and Bagman flipping it. Brace yourself, this was all a show, now it's finally sinking in. We headed to the top, no more looking at your watch clock. Tell your boss that you're bullish, F off. Cause we stupid rich, we stupid rich, we stupid rich. We knew it would happen and we told you. We told you. We told you. We knew it would happen and we told you. We told you. We told you.
That's what you need to tell them. My t-shirt, XRP, I told you so.